Good morning. How are you? Juice Daddy here in Casa de Juice Daddy. Black Friday holiday shopping pickups. It's that time of year again where I spent basically a week going through online deals at all the places. And now I think for the most part everything has arrived here to the house. And time to show off what I got. And all the money I spent, saved all the money I spent on this Sunday morning. I was going to do it in a live stream later today. However, my friend Terry, who I've talked about here before, he's hosting a Smash Brothers party. Actually starts here in about 2 hours. So it's going to be at around the same time that I was going to get live and go through all the pickups and stuff. So I figured I'd just record it and get it uploaded, and we can do a live stream at some other time. Have a little Pepsi Max. Put that over here. So yeah, we'll save the live stream for another time. So here's a bag full of stuff right there in the old M&Ms. It's the M&Ms pickup bag, and it's full. Why aren't we focusing? Thank you. Okay, a few things. First, a non-gaming pickup, but I'm very happy for this. I picked up, this was a $129.99 at Costco. There were other Netgear routers on sale over Black Friday weekend, but this one seemed to have decent reviews. It looks like a damn spider, and so far I'm pretty happy about it. Let's go ahead and see. There it is. You can see it lights up. It's got lots of lights and stuff on it. Takes up a whole lot more space than my old one. That's for sure. But I have moved a Roku into my bedroom, as well as one out here in the living area. And before I had that with my old router, the Roku took a lot, even for things like YouTube, Netflix, took a long time to load, and then it would buffer a lot of the videos, and is almost borderline unwatchable. But now, excellent signal back there, no problems whatsoever. Probably an excellent signal even out, like if I'm out in my car in the parking lot, I'd probably get really good signal because this thing's got hella range. Yeah, it looks like a Legend of Zelda villain, but it's pretty neat. So the one I had before, I think I said before in another video, I had for a very long time, like a decade. So I'm hoping this will last me about the same. Put that there. And of course, these other things, I was briefly, they're Black Friday pickups, even though I've done videos about them. This Hyperkin 77, the Retron 77, did a video on this, just uploaded last week if you want to go more in depth on it. It's an Atari 2600 player. I've got it back in the box, and I'm not using it when I thought I would. When I've got a little Atari 2600 itch, like to go back and just go ultra nostalgia, I'll break it out. But it's not staying permanently hooked up. It's not being displayed somewhere. It's back in the box, and when I want to pull it out, hook it up, I will. And I did an in-depth video on this too, of course. The PlayStation VR, check that out. Check that video out. I love it. I absolutely love this thing. It's I don't know what else I can say about it. It really is an eye opener and kind of a new gaming world, if you will, and it's really awesome. Speaking of VR, I did pick up. This was on clearance at Target. I think I still got the... Yep, it was on clearance. Was $59.99, now $29.98. It's a carrying case for VR. It holds the VR headset, as you can see there. Has a little pouch for the processor. It's got room for all the cables. One thing I'm worried about, I haven't tested yet, it says for PS VR Model 1. And mine is a Model 2. All current ones that you would have bought on Black Friday are Model 2s. So I'm not 100% certain this is going to fit, but I think it will. I don't think there's too much of a size difference. Maybe I'm wrong. But, yeah. I think it might be better than to have all these cords and wires everywhere when I'm not using it. Just stuff everything in here, set it aside, and when I want to get VR, hook it up. Then again, it's kind of a pill. It takes 5 to 10 minutes to hook it all up. So maybe I'll just leave it on permanently. I'm not sure. What else did I get? Got some Cardinal gear. MLB shop was having a sale. Got 2 shirts. Got a new hat. Look at that hat. I haven't taken the stickers off yet. That's how new it is. But, yeah, I'm very super excited. I know this isn't a baseball video. I'm super excited for baseball season because the Cardinals just traded for Paul Goldschmidt. And he's a heavy hitter we've needed. And we're still in the running, although we're not favored. We're still in the running for Bryce Harper. And if we get Bryce Harper, this channel may turn into a baseball sub for a few months. It just may. Because I'm going to be really, really excited. I may have to start a Cardinals channel. Alright, what else did I get before we get into real... Well, this is a gaming pickup, technically. eBay's been doing those coupons a lot lately. I haven't used them every time they've uploaded one. But they did upload, I think, a 15% off one. And instead of getting games, I got these protectors. So... like, these are for Game Boy Advance games. I got 5 of those because I have 2 complete in-box Game Boy Advance games in the $5 game box right now. So I got, like, the minimum order of those. These are for Super Nintendo NES, or excuse me, N64 complete in-box titles. So I've got 2 packages of those because I'm finding those a lot more lately. I've currently got a few complete Super Nintendo titles and a couple of N64 complete in-box titles that I wish I had brought one over to show. I've got Mortal Kombat complete Super Nintendo in the $5 game box, and it's now got a protector on it. And finally, in this envelope, we have, well, basically what's in here is NES game, like loose cart NES title protectors, and I've got... here's how that works. Just a basic plastic, this is, Metal Storm, in there just to kind of protect and not necessarily... It would fit with the dust sleeves still on as well, but I don't really like dust sleeves all that much. I've got a big bag of them not used. So, it's nice little for display, yet still protect the game. So, I thought they're pretty neat. Yeah, they weren't overly expensive. They shipped from China, I think. So... there those are. I've been kind of at night while watching YouTube vids or watching Netflix or something. Been kind of dropping my $100 games on the floor. I've been kind of going through the NES titles. Excuse me. Anything over like $45, $50, I've been trying to get in a protector. DuckTales 2, Bucky O'Hare, Dragon Quest 3 and 4, things like that. Been trying to get them in protectors. All right. Do want to say, I'm just sitting here, my mind's wandering, because yesterday I was given a pretty good offer to purchase a Bubble Bobble Part 2, and I had to pass. Because I just don't have the money right now. Number one being because of what's in here. So, oh well. Oh, I'll get these out of the way too. Because they're not really gaming related, but I was thrifting yesterday, trying to do some $5 game box game hunting in December, and I got 2 of these. I don't know why this thrift store, they seem to have an abundance of these that they put out on occasion. They're just PlayStation AV cords. They work for PS1, PS2, PS3. I don't think they work for PS4. But yeah, you can use them for PS3. I wouldn't recommend it. I get an HDMI cable, but I find PS2s a lot, and it's just nice to have some of these handy in case they don't have the cables with them. And they had them for $3, and it was half price day. Oh, there's not even a price on this one. But yeah, they had them priced at $3, half price day, so I get 2 for $3. So, not bad. I think I've already got 2 more I've bought. I wish they'd get some DualShock 2s. I need controllers for PlayStation 2 right now, not these. But I'll just keep these on hand, just in case. Let me put Metal Storm back. There we go. Alright, let's just start digging in the bag here. Oh, okay. Speaking of, before we get into the games, the Roku Ultra. This was $50 on Black Friday at Best Buy and Walmart, I believe. and it's the 4K. You can do 4K on it, and I've got a 4K TV, and I've loved the Roku I got at that thrift store in Helena, Montana a few years ago. That's a Roku 3. That's the one that's down in the bedroom. This is on the main 4K TV out here. And although I don't subscribe to Netflix 4K, I just get the basic stream. I'm not upgraded yet. I have noticed a difference. I've noticed a difference in speed. Yeah, I can't recommend Roku's enough. Would I pay the full $100 for it? Probably not, because I didn't. I was at $100. I was happy sticking with the Roku 3, but when this went on sale half off during Black Friday shopping season, it was for me a no-brainer to go ahead and pick it up. It comes with some JBL headphones, which are kind of nice. They plug directly. Well, here's the remote. They plug directly into the remote right over here, and you can and this immediately paired with my TV. So this kind of is universal. Controls the volume. I can turn the TV and the Roku on and off at the same time with the power switch. And last night I was watching Rampage on HBO, and it's 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and I live in an apartment. There's somebody up above, so, I want to hear the big action, George roar, the Rock going roar. So, put in the headphones. I don't like in-ear headphones like these, but I do have a pair of Steinhausers that I got for Black Friday, I think 2 or 3 years ago for $100 that, got the adapter working. That's just fine. So, can't recommend Roku's enough. I know that people recommend Chromecast or, Amazon or even Apple TVs. I guess it's what part of ecosystem. If you're heavy into the Google ecosystem, get a Chromecast. If you're heavy into Amazon's ecosystem, get the Fire Stick. If you're heavy into Apple, get the Apple TV. If you're kind of everywhere, like I am, I think the Roku's a good one, even though it has nothing for Apple on there. I don't have much for Apple either, but it's got Amazon Prime videos. It's got Google Play, YouTube. You get YouTube and a separate Google Play channel for your if you make any purchases, movie rentals through Google and through YouTube, you can use them on there. I just love it. And plus, HBO, all the sports. It's got Watch ESPN. It's got Fox Sports app. It's got NBC Sports app for your hockey. If you have the logins, through your cable company or satellite, which you can borrow like your mom and dad's, or you can. You can. It's not, they don't like it. They frown upon it, but you can. All right. This also came with a Sling TV trial, so I may hook that up for 30 days and see how I like it. Let's get to some games. This is right off the bat, Smash Bros. Ultimate. Haven't even opened it yet. Pre-ordered from Best Buy. Got this coinage thing right here. It came in the package. Actually got it on Thursday. It was delivered on Thursday. I had Smash a day early. I didn't play that night because I was watching the Game Awards. Streaming that, which I thought were amazing. That's something we probably would have talked about if this was a live stream. I know Game Awards got some flack. Some people don't like that they invited people like Ninja or Boogie2988, and I get it. I think, maybe just my personal opinion, Ninja's comments, I don't think he meant what people say he meant. They took his, I don't want to play with women out of context, I hate women. But he's, I've met people like that. Not saying they're right. In fact, I don't believe they're right. But I have met people, married people, who don't do any. Our vice president is one. Not he's the greatest example, but don't do anything with the woman that they're not married to for fear of an appearance of impropriety, even if there's no impropriety happening. Just due to the appearance, they won't, do anything with another man or another woman. Not saying it's right, but some people just feel that way. And I guess he feels that way. But I wouldn't go so far as to say, oh, he hates women. And I totally agree that Ninja, I don't watch streamers, so I don't really get that. I don't get video game streamers and that they can make six figures, good six-figure incomes, just from playing Fortnite with a video camera on their face. I'm showing Black Friday videos with a video camera on my face, and I'm not making a dime. So he could, with that platform, help other people, women, raise them up, kind of give them some exposure, playing Fortnite while streaming with other players, including other women players. He doesn't. Vote with your views. I vote with my views by not watching any of these people. But, vote with your views. And I'm not going to say anything about Boogie2988. He seems like an okay guy. But then again, he does say stuff like, oh, we should have waited a few years before legalizing gay marriage so we can bring the bigots along. Like, calm down. I think we're happy it happened when it did. It probably should have happened a lot sooner. It should have happened a lot sooner. You say, oh, we should wait 5 more years so we can bring those folks in Arkansas along. Like, my opinion? Fuck Arkansas. If they're, I don't want them queers getting married. Like, well, I don't want you to vote or exist. I guess we both have issues we can't solve. Alright, enough of political ranting. Back to the pickups. Was this on sale or did I think I just pre-ordered it with I still have Best Buy GCU till next October, I believe. And Hellblade here got physical release on PS4 and Xbox One. I've got it downloaded on the PS4 because it was initially a download PS4 title only. So I figured if I'm going to pick up the physical, I'd get Xbox, even though it's, once again, not open yet. It may not be open because when I'm going to play it, I'm probably going to play it on the PS4. But I want to support these developers. It's Ninja Theory. I love the game, and I love the message. I love the heart and passion they put into this. The care for mental health issues that was displayed as, part of the gameplay. That it was real. It was very real. So games like this, they have like a AAA, big time feel, but they're indie. Ninja Theory self-published. They didn't go through Activision or Ubisoft or anybody like that, or even Microsoft or PlayStation. They did it on their own. And I think it's great. And if I do get an Xbox One, I'm going to open this and play it, to get the 4K. But until then, it's definitely going in the collection, and I'm not disappointed in it at all. All right. Got this from Best Buy, PlayStation VR Worlds. I'm going to open this up and experience some VR Worlds. I've heard some good thing about the London Heist, so I'm going to check that out. VR Luge. That doesn't look like Olympic luging, though. I don't know. Ocean Descent, I heard, is hey, you're going to get attacked by a shark, which doesn't sound like a whole lot of fun in VR, but, we'll experience it. Let's just stick our hand blindly in the bag and see what... No, the other one. Best Buy... I think these are Cyber Monday deals. And these were really cheap. With my GCU, I don't think I paid, I think for both, like around $12 to $13 for Eve Valkyrie and PlayStation VR World. So just to add a couple VR games to my library now that, I'm blown away by the VR. Eve Valkyrie's kind of gotten middling reviews. One thing I really want now that I have VR is something really cool in space. That's been like a childhood dream to experience space, And I've heard this kind of does it. I heard the original Star Wars Battlefront, not Battlefront 2, but Battlefront has a VR mission that's pretty cool. It's really short. It's a few minutes long, but you can download it and experience it. So there may be something that happens later today or over the next week. Star Wars in VR. Sign me up. Yakuza 6, The Song of Life. I got this because I believe, it may be expired now, but over the past week, Target had a cartwheel coupon. If you have the Target app on your phone, you can they have video game deals on occasion. Yakuza 6 was half off if you had the cartwheel app. And it's free. All you gotta do is add it and scan a barcode at the register, and it takes it right off. They had it in store for $39.99. Half off $20. I also had the 20% off coupon for buying something there on Black Friday, so I used that. I had the Target Red card, that's an additional 5% off. I think this wound up being, somewhere around $16. And it is the Essence of Art edition, so it should have a book. Let's go ahead and just open it. We got time. We're going to do this on live stream, so it's going to take a while anyway, so settle in. Get yourself a drink like I have. I thought for some reason this might be a steel book, but it's not. It's this, alright. There it is. Oh, nice. Nice. And, there's a disc. Yeah, it's just an art book. There it is. Pretty cool. And the disc right... Is that also a manual, or is it just art? Oh, wow. Look at that. I don't think it's a manual. I think it's just the art book. Yep. Fan art. Oh, it's fan art. Okay. Wow. Nice. So it's not even official art. I know the Yakuza series has been around a while, so I'm sure it's got a really passionate fan base. Oh, this is another Target. Cartwheel was amazing this past week. Yakuza 6 was half off with the Cartwheel coupon. This was 35% off. So, and I think the base price for this, what was the base price? I may have the receipt in here somewhere. But this turned out being pretty cheap on its own, too. Because of that 35% off. And we got the Battle Hardened edition, so we just didn't... I don't know, maybe all editions are the Battle Hardened one. I don't know if there is one that's just a standard, Blu-ray case. But this is... I was actually eyeballing this at GameStop. They had a used version. And I had a buy two, get one that expired yesterday. But since I got this, I didn't go back and use it. Wow. I don't know if you can see, but that's, kind of a indented, neat. That's not. And, oh, wow. What we got here? Skill cards. Dragon's Crown Pro skill cards. I'm not sure what those are. Ooh, let's take the disc out. Look at that art. Hey. What you doing up there, huh? What you doing? You leaning over, huh? Yeah. Dragon's Crown Pro. Great game on the PS3. Now, the Enhanced Pro cool steelbook, wherever my slipcover case. It was cheap. So Target really knocked it out of the park with some deals after Black Friday. Wasn't too thrilled by their Black Friday deals, but their after Black Friday stuff, with having a 20% like all your shopping trip coupon, the cartwheel deals, pretty happy. Oh, oh, this was free. Brad, thank you once again, buddy. Brad, I think he's pops up in a live stream on occasion. Friend of mine. Known him for, gosh, long time. So known him from, he was a Domino's delivery driver. I was the daytime inside person. So we spent a lot of time talking on some slow days. And he's kind of culling through some of his collection. If you recall, a month or two ago, I, in one of these types of videos, held up a copy of Pokemon Puzzle League for N64 that he just gave me. And same thing. He's going through his stuff, selling what he can. He figures he can't get much money for Nightfire, which is probably true, probably $5 or less. But he's like, "Do you want it?" I'm like, "Sure." I don't think I have it for GameCube, so yeah. He said he may have another one for me. Excuse me, Worms 3D. Unless he can sell it, I did find the listing on eBay, Brad. And it does amaze me, like you had it for really cheap. So you'd think somebody who's going for a complete collection or something would jump right on that for that cheap. But hey, if you don't sell it, I'll give you $3 for it. If you watch this, you want $3 for it, let me know. Got this from GameStop on Black Friday, and I got it. I wanted to buy something in GameStop on Black Friday to get that buy two, get one free anything, well, games, used games, that expired yesterday that I didn't use because I've got way too many games in here, nothing else I really want. But I went there, and it's a Pro Controller and Joy-Con charging station. It was $14.99. And, yeah, I think it'd be I think I'm going to use it mostly to charge the Pro Controller. Just have it set it up next to my Switch and set the Pro Controller on there. Because I really just want a place to stick my Pro Controller when I'm not playing the Switch. And if it's charging while it's on there, all the better. So I'll open that up and use that now that I've shown it off on the pickup video. Oh, this is one of the reasons I want to go to the Smash Brothers event at Terry's house later today, because this is his. I'm going to trade him this. He's got a little stack of TurboGrafx games and some old Atari 2600 games that he has no interest in playing, and I'm going to be behind him in a trade. I'm going to owe my man some stuff, and this is one of the things. I acquired an extra copy of Doom, and it is now going to be his. So as part of that, I'm still going to be behind him because TurboGrafx games aren't cheap. I'm just going to put that over here to remind myself to take it with me here in a little bit. This is on clearance at Target. They have a whole bunch of copies of the Batman Arkham VR, which I think I showed off in the VR video a couple weeks ago. They had one copy of Raid World War II, $17.16. Maybe I shouldn't have picked it up, especially with all the other stuff I've picked up. But it's hard to resist clearance video games in Target. I don't know how many collectors are aware of the clear. Why am I talking like Macho Man? I don't know how many people are aware of the clearance section back in electronics, because there's always some cool stuff there, and sometimes I miss out on stuff. I know a few people are, but I think a lot of people aren't. There's still like 10 copies of Batman VR that are like $5 right now. If I just waited a couple weeks, I would have spent less than like half of what I paid on my Batman VR. There is a Cody Rhodes pop vinyl for like $3. I don't know. There's not a lot of wrestling fans here in Bozeman, Montana. I figure somebody would pick up the Cody Rhodes. It's also, what do I do with it? I was going to open this. I have no idea what it is. It's a Tomy Nintendo something. And it's in the clearance section. As you can see, was $5.99, now 88 cents. And they have a whole box of these like little egg things, and I have no idea what's in them. So I bought one for 88 cents, and if it's something cool, I'll go buy a few more. If it sucks, I'm out 88 cents. So what did I pick up on clearance at Target? It's a little mini N64 keychain. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Oh, wait. Here's the, gotta collect them all. So, we have N64, Super Famicom, Black Wiimote, Famicom, and regular Wiimote. So there's 5 in all. I want the Famicom and Super Famicom, but the Wiimotes I could do without. But, alright, 88 cents? Should I go spend another $5, $6 and hope to collect them all? Neat! I may buy a few and give some away. Maybe I'll do that. All right. Almost forgot about that. Oh, that's a big one. We'll save that. We'll save that. If you follow my Instagram, JuceDaddy5, you know what that is. Oh, there's the Batman VR. Yeah, you see what I paid. God dang it! I paid $13.96 when I bought mine on Black. I think I bought it on Black Friday. And now look. Because I just picked up the play. I had the PSVR in the back of the GameCube, in the back of the car. And I was like, oh, I've got, Astrobot and Moss. Batman, that was the thing that I would have bought when it originally came out. It's like, I want to play Batman. None of nothing else, but I want to play Batman. So seeing it for $14 on clearance, I'm like, yeah. Now it's like $5.96 on clearance at Target right now. And I can't take it back. Burnout Paradise. I believe I got this at Best Buy for, I think it was $10 bucks. Far Cry 5. I want to kind of experience this. I think this was down to 20 or 25. I'm not exactly 100% sure. But hey, it takes place in Montana. Are there people like this cult in Montana? Maybe. I think they're more prone to the northern parts of Idaho. But, yeah. Needless to say, I've watched some gameplay of Far Cry 5 on YouTube, some streams. And, as I just say a few minutes ago, I don't watch streams. I did watch some streams of Far Cry 5. Needless to say, if in real life you came to Montana and killed as many people as you have to kill in this game, you would pretty much be reducing our population by half. There's about 1 million people in Montana. Total. And also we are from cities where there's 6, 7, 8, 9 million. 1 million total. This game, it came... How much was this? I want to say it was $25 on Black Friday. And just absolutely a must pick up for me, even though I suck at the Fire Pro series. In games like this, I tend to be a button masher, and button mashers are punished playing Fire Pro. But Fire Pro Wrestling returns with officially licensed New Japan, Kenny Omega, Okada. We got the Ace right there, and God, fuck that guy. I can't remember off the top of my head. Sorry, but yeah, real New Japan, licensed. I actually watched some. Stevie Richards. Old Stevie Richards has a YouTube channel, mostly fitness. He's got his own fitness stuff like DDP, not nearly as popular as DDP Yoga, but he's got a resistance training program, and he also reviews other exercise equipment. Needless to say, I'm not a big fan of his channel, but he had a PlayStation VR unboxing and testing, so that interests me. And he has many videos as a former professional wrestler where he's playing, Fire Pro. And I watched a couple last night, including somebody made Stevie Richards, because this has a great creative wrestler. You can pretty much create them all. Their moves are in here, their looks on here, even though their licenses aren't. And he was playing with a really good, great Muda that had the mist and everything. So, why can't I think of... It starts with an N. See, I'm not the biggest New Japan guy. I don't subscribe to New Japan World. I only watch Wrestle Kingdom once a year. I'm like one of those casual WWE fans that only watches WrestleMania. I'm a casual New Japan. I'll download Wrestle Kingdom and watch it, and then kind of ignore it for the rest of the year. Probably to my own peril. I've heard the Dominion is a really good event, but yeah, kind of. I'm going to throw this in and got the same thing with the PS2 version. When I waited on a PS2 for quite some time, and then it went down to $100 at Target. I'm like, time to get a PS2 Slim. And I remember that first day I bought a bunch of $20 games, Shadow of the Colossus, and Fire Pro for PS2 was on there. And I couldn't wait to put in Fire Pro, and just got my ass handed to me. So I'm kind of expecting the same thing here. Oh, movies. I forgot I got movies. About one time a year do I buy Blu-rays, and it's Black Friday. I wait all year. I don't even think about purchasing movies until Black Friday. Because I get deals like, this had to be less than $10 for me to get Coco. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to redeem the code on Movies Anywhere, so I have it, I can just fire up the Roku and watch Coco. And the Blu-ray, I'm going to try to sell for $5. I'm sure there's a couple more in here. Oh, God of War, $17? Are you kidding? GameStop, I thought, knocked it out of the park with some of their prices on Black Friday. They weren't all great, but $17 for God of War, are you kidding me? I know they just dropped the price to $39.99, like the standard retail price, but still, that's less than half off on Black Friday. And just won Game of the Year at the Game Awards, and I've heard nothing but amazing things. So now that I've done the Black Friday pickup video and I'm emptying the bag, it's going to be hard to do something outside that VR headset. But I think for God of War, I might as well just have a night when I get back from the Smash thing. Play some Fire Pro, play some God of War, and then fire up the VR. Alright. I want to get the movies out of the way. Infinity War, same thing. I mean, I want to watch it again, especially before Captain Marvel releases and the new one, whatever they just called it. The trailer came out. I didn't watch the whole video, but I saw the title of this video. I don't even know who did it, but it was in my recommended feed on YouTube. It said, they shouldn't even release a trailer for the new Avengers. And I was like, no shit. Why put out trailer 1, trailer 2? Do you really need a trailer? You're either going to watch it, or you just haven't watched a Marvel movie in the past 10, 15 years. If you watch the Avengers movies, you're watching the next one. If you haven't, and you don't care, no trailer is going to make you go, I'm going to head to the theater and check that out. All you got to do is Avengers, whatever the subtitle is, date. And that's all you gotta do. No footage. We didn't need the trailer. I wasn't going to pick up Spider-Man Homecoming because I'm like, how many more times am I going to watch Spider-Man Homecoming? But it was super cheap on Black Friday at Target, and I was in Target. I think it was $6. Digital copy. I'll try to sell the Blu-ray for like $4 or $5. Now I had to get John Wick too. I think I'm looking forward to John Wick 3 more than I am to the new Spider-Man, the new Avengers. I love the John Wick movies. They're awesome. They're so awesome. Am I gonna watch John Wick and Avengers tonight or play video games? I need more weekend. I need double weekend. Why can't we work 3 days a week and have 4 off? I think that's standard. We can start that petition, right? Worldwide. 4-day weekends every weekend. Do I have any more movies before we finish off the games? I don't think I do. So yeah, the 4 movies. Great. Alright. But I had been sitting on $100 in Amazon credit since my birthday. My mom got me a $100 gift card for Amazon, so happy birthday. That was back in August. Thank you. And I sat on it. I was going to sit on it until Black Friday to get Black Friday stuff. But Amazon on Black Friday is just like, I know they copy the other deals. They don't have too many deals on their own, but they see things like God of War for $17 and they match it. But they don't match it immediately. They match it in these lightning deals. And you have to be there and you have to click it and get it. I seem to miss out. So I'm the kind of person that's like, what's the difference whether I buy it from Amazon hoping to catch when they match the $17 or just order it off GameStop for $17? Because I'm going to get free ship anyway. I'm going to order enough things through GameStop to get the free ship. Do it that way. And that's what I did. So here I am sitting on $100 in Amazon credit still. Like I said, Shadow of the Tomb Raider is not something I was going to get, but then they put it on sale, and then they did a sale on this limited Steelbook edition, and Justin's a sucker and picked it up. I want to say it was $20. I'm not entirely sure. Advertisement for Just Cause. They're still doing product registration square, really? Alright, and whatever that is. What's this? Looks like we got some limited edition lithograph postcard type dealio. And alright, Steelbook. It's also standard Steelbook. There's the inside. I'm still need to play Rise of the Tomb Raider. I don't know if these are sequential, if I have to play Rise of the Tomb Raider before I play Shadow of the Tomb Raider, but why wouldn't I? Here I am. Sucker for Steel. I had no intention, but then again, I'm like, I'm either going to buy this, or if I don't get like cool stuff like gifts, I'm going to use the $100 Amazon gift card for necessities. I'm going to buy soap and deodorant and some underwear. Who wants to do that? Not me. If you give me a gift of gift cards, I'm going to buy cool stuff. If you give me a Target gift card, Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday, Justin, I'm going to go buy a game or something cool or some movies, or I'm not going to like, well, I really need some bread, and I should buy some lunch meat too so I can make my sandwiches and for work. And no, I'm going even though I don't need another video game, that's what I'm going to use it for. It's a sickness. Life is Strange Before the Storm was $10 at Best Buy, not on Black Friday, but like a week before Black Friday. I like the first one, so here's the prequel. There it is. Alright. And a couple of Switch titles. I think you briefly saw this one in my PlayStation VR, because I bought it. It's probably in the shot, especially if you are on Instagram. Bendy and the Ink Machine. I believe this is a GameStop exclusive. It is. There's the tag right there. And it was $20 across all platforms, so of course I'm going to pick up the Switch version. Looks like it's a little 2D kind of retro-styled survival horror, so that should be fun. And the only other Switch game I picked up, besides Doom, is this one. I'm going to open it too. I think I picked this up off Amazon too. It was $25. Once again, all platforms this was $25 on, so when there's no Switch tax, I pick it up on the Switch. And that's a Shining Resonance Refrain. I think I said that I had no intention of buying this, because if I'm going to play an RPG on Switch, I'm going to, I got Xenoblade Chronicles and the $5 game box. But this price, with the cool steel case, it's not a steel book, it's a steel case, can't resist. Just can't resist. Alright, yeah, so it's a standard Switch case inside of a steel covering. So there that is. And, boom. Is that it? Yeah, everything else is receipts. Guess I can officially get... So it's in the steel covering with a slipcase. Alright. Yeah, that's all receipts from everything I've picked up. Oh! You may be thinking, Justin, you said you had a $100 Amazon gift card. You spent $20 on the Tomb Raider, you spent $25 on the Switch game. Frankly, I gave Amazon some money, because I made an $80... Was it 80 or 70? Might have been 70. I think it was 70. No, it was 70 or 80, I forgot. It's been a couple weeks. Couldn't resist, especially because it's brand new. Sealed still. But, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn on the Wii. The new inbox, the new, has come down to about 70 or 80. It is basically what I paid. Whatever was on price charting for brand new is what I paid. So I didn't get a deal per se. But in order to get this brand new, I thought was, and while I had credit that was given to me as a gift, I thought I'd go ahead and jump on, because one of those few Wii titles I don't have that I do want in the collection. And now it is in the collection, brand spanking new. That's pretty awesome. I mean, there's a lot of expensive Wii titles out there that I don't have, but I just have no desire. Like, I've said it before, I don't need a copy of Fritz Chess. I really don't. I don't need a copy of Mensa Academy. Is that what it's called? Mensa Academy. Do want a copy of Fire Emblem, though. I wonder if there's a Club Nintendo thing in here that I can't redeem anymore. I bet there is. Alright, great. So as you can see, this was one... Oh! What did I do with that? This is kind of anticlimactic. I told you that Best Buy sent me Smash a day early. I got it in the mail a day early with the coin. Well, the next day I get this package from Best Buy, and I believe it's a second Smash coin, which is the pre-order bonus for ordering Smash from Best Buy. Also got a $10 reward certificate, so I got the GCU price, which is $47.99 on Smash, so that's already saving 20%, which is great. I wish GCU wasn't going away. And then you get a $10 reward certificate on a future purchase, so I'm going to be using that probably on another VR game. And then you got the little collector coin. It's like, cool, collector coin. I'd rather have the poster at GameStop. But then they sent me two. So I think I'm going to take this collector coin to the Smash Bros. Event and maybe hook somebody up there if there's a huge Smash fan to give them this Smash Bros. Ultimate collector coin. Did you hear the story? I just heard about it this morning. It's a school down in Texas. I don't know where. I think they anyway, some kid went up to the whiteboard like after class or something on Wednesday, on the 5th. On the 5th, the letter was dated the 5th of December, so earlier this week. He goes and he writes on the whiteboard, December 7th, time to, and then he draws the Smash logo. December 7th, which was the release date of Smash, December 7th, time to... And somebody, I mean, not everybody knows what Smash Bros. Is. Somebody saw that, December 7th, time to, and took that as crosshairs. So they see that, and like, some kid just wrote that December 7th, I'm about to shoot up the place, and if you live in the United States of America, you know that's a very real threat in schools. It's a very, very thoughts and prayers time. If you think somebody's about to shoot up the school, it's a very real threat. So there was a big to-do that a threat was made that on Friday, so parents were alerted. And I've been in situations where people get scared for misinterpreting something, and it's a bad time. Very, very bad time. Whew, I don't want to bring it up too much. But anyway, an investigation was made. Authorities were called. I'm sure teachers and school board members and administrators had a couple of sleepless nights as they were getting many phone calls from some very worried, scared for their precious little child parents about December 7th, time to... No, the kid was just ready to smash. And quite frankly, if they didn't, but if they had canceled school on Friday because of a perceived threat to shoot up the school, whoever wrote this would have been very happy that he got to stay home from school and smash all day. But yeah, there's this letter. It's redacted to not give away the town and the name of the school district. But after a thorough investigation with the authorities, we had determined that it was not a threat to shoot up the school, but instead an anticipation of an upcoming video game that releases on that date. The kid just wants to smash. But, yeah. In the future, if you're really anticipating some Smash Bros., just write Smash. Time to smash. Of course, that could be misinterpreted too. December 7th. Time to smash! Are school smashings a thing? I just saw that. I read that. Or saw Rich Review Tech. Review Tech USA did a video about it. I'm like, oh, but at the same time, I get it. It happens way too damn often that if you even think for a moment there's a possibility some kid's about to bring a gun and do some damage at your school, you got to do something. Because it ain't a joke. It ain't a joke around here, y'all. I remember I graduated high school in 1994. Got 2 minutes or so for anecdotes if you want to stick around. I'm done showing off video games. But I graduated in 1994 in Bozeman, Montana. So in my school back in the early 90s, it was not a big deal. Many people would drive to school with, a gun rack in the back of their truck. With, a couple shotguns. Most of the time, it's because they went hunting that morning. Elk, deer, and, came right from the field or wherever they were hunting, right into school to go to class. Then dropped the gun, and it's right there in the rack. They probably didn't lock their truck. Many, many people did this. No big deal. Nobody thought of it. I just wonder in 2018, maybe because we live in Montana, maybe they can. But I just don't think, this is my educated guess, that current Bozeman high school students can drive to school with shotguns on the gun rack in their truck. Maybe they can. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's still enough rural students going to high school here that they allow that. But something tells me that's not kosher anymore. So, yeah, time to smash. It's time to smash. Your kid wants to play the Switch, wants to smash, wants to get Kirby, knocking people out, doesn't want to shoot anybody, wants to smash Link and those stupid Mii fighters. Well, in about an hour, it's time for me to smash. I'm not good at Smash, so going to a Smash party, if they set up a tournament or something, I'm screwed. I am not good at Smash. I smash solo. I'm much more looking forward to the World of Light, like single player campaign on this than like the adventure mode, than I am actually doing the actual fights. So I'm going to dig into that single player on my own. I don't even have Switch Online. I have not invested in Switch Online yet, so maybe I will. But I have no anticipation of playing that online with anybody because I will get smashed. I'm rambling. It's 53 minutes long. That's my Black Friday pickups. I hope you enjoyed the pickups. What did you get? Did you anticipate anything? Did you buy anything on Black Friday? Did you get any good gaming pickups? Let Juice Daddy know. And I'll see you soon on another live stream. Channel update. $5 game box. As you might anticipate, going really slow right now with no garage sales or anything happening. I do have a couple, like 4 games so far added since the last episode. However, I'm anticipating another road trip coming up, not this next week, but the week after. And that may yield some stuff for the $5 game box like the past 3 in-state road trips have. So I'm hoping I get some good stuff on that. Otherwise, I think I've promised a couple times some collection videos, like starting some collection videos. I'll start with NES since that's going to be huge. And I may do those. And we'll do another live stream at some point. We have some fun. We could talk about games, talk about baseball if you want, talk about, shopping, holiday shopping, Black Friday shopping. We may do that here in a week or so. If there's any interest, let me know. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Take care. Like and subscribe if you wish. We've still got a 300 sub contest to get to, so if you have not subbed to the channel, please sub, because I've got some great stuff, some great games, and just keep adding more games to that 300 sub contest. That will happen when we reach 300 subs. I think I need 74 more. 74 more subs. So we got a ways to go. So it's going to be a big stack of games when we get there. But we got to get there. So please sub. Have you subbed yet? Subscribe. Channel's Instagram is JuceDaddy5, where you would have seen the Smash Bros, you would have seen the VR, you would have seen the Fire Emblem. I posted that. So you see all the really big, cool pickups even before I shoot a video or do a live stream. So take care, y'all. I will see you soon. Thanks for watching.